What's up, my dudes? What the hell's going on with Eli Tomac? I don't know, bro. So, I had to come in here and make this little video. Eli Tomac is now 29 points behind Ken Roczen in the 2021 Supercross Championship. We're pretty much midways through the season here. So, 29 points, dog. That's pretty hefty. That's a main event plus some. Ken Roczen could literally not even show up, go drink a couple of Coors Lights, and not even show up to the next race and still be in the points lead. So, what the heck's going on with Tomac? If you guys don't remember, I did actually predict this before the season even started, right? I said, I really don't think Tomac's going to do it again, right? You guys remember that? It's kind of starting to look like that. I just have this idea in my head that, like, now that Tomac won his Supercross title, something that he was so, like, everybody's dogging on him because he never won the Supercross title. He got so close, like 3 years in a row, and he finally won it. And so it's kind of like he did what he was set out to do. You know what I mean? It's kind of like I feel like Tomac feels like he did everything he needed to do. You know, he's won 3 outdoors in a row. And he's finally got his Supercross title now. So it's just like, I just feel like, especially with the way that Tomac almost won all those Supercross titles and then finally did it, it's like he don't really feel like he needs to do anything else. You know, I don't know if he's just trying to finish out his Kawasaki contract. And don't get it twisted. I'm not saying Tomac's out there like lollygagging or not trying. You know, obviously he's still on the beans, right? He's won a main event. He's still on it, you know. But I'm just telling it's just something about the way he's riding this year. It just doesn't look like wants it as bad to me personally. It just doesn't seem like that to me. But I don't know. But it just certainly makes you wonder what the hell's going on. I mean, if Tomac can get a good start, that's the whole thing. It's like if he can get a good start, he can run up there with any of them. He can beat just about any of them. You know, if Tomac gets the whole shot, like, he's probably going to win the race. Yeah, he does crash up at the front sometimes, but he's plenty fast enough to win if he gets up there. But it's like he consistently has been getting mid-pack or worse starts in these Supercross main events. I'm talking consistently. You know, he's been getting 4th and 5th and 6th so much to the point to where now he's 29 points behind Ken Roczen. So, you know, Ken Roczen's been consistent like crazy, won 3 in a row. So, literally, if you don't realize, like, Tomac's basically in a nutshell. If nothing crazy happens to Ken Roczen, like no crazy blunder races where he gets a dead last or a DNF or whatever, you know, as long as Roczen doesn't do that, Tomac's literally basically going to have to win just about all of the rest of the main events to win this title. Like, I don't know if some of you guys don't realize that yet or not, but that's pretty much what it is, dog. I mean, because you know Roczen's going to at least be on that podium every single race. You know he is. Like I'm saying, unless something crazy happens, the way Roczen's riding this year, he's going to be on that podium, boy. So, that's kind of the deal with Tomac now being 29 points back. He is literally going to have to win like 6, 7, 8 races in a row. Because you know Roczen's going to be right there in 2nd or 3rd. Maybe 4th or 5th in one of those races, but still. But it's just such a big points differentiator between getting a podium and then not getting a podium. You know how the points work where you get like +3 every position in the podium positions, but if not, it's just +1 point every position. So it's like it multiplies how many points you're gaining or losing by getting a podium, you know, versus 4th or worse, right? Like if you're not on that podium, it is detrimental to you in the points. There's just no doubt about it. So, I don't know. I just have this like overarching feeling that it's just like Tomac's pretty much like he's kind of just there. That's what I mean, I know he got in there and said all this shit about how he's still going for it. He wants to get 2 and all this type of shit. But I don't care what anybody says. Like, people are going to say this, that, and another. But, like, yeah, Tomac's not just going to come out there and be like, hey, guys, I don't give a shit this year. I already won a Supercross title. I don't even care. You know what I mean? They're not going to say that. It's the same way with, like, when Barcia goes in there and blows somebody off of the track or runs into Roczen or whatever. He's not going to go in there and say, hell yeah, I ran into him on purpose. He's going to say, whoops, I accidentally missed the brake, or what the hell ever he said whenever he nearly blew Roczen to another dimension, right? Like, obviously, like, just because people say things doesn't mean that's how it actually went down, okay? People make up things. People try to make better excuses for things. You know, that very well might have happened in Barcia when he ran into Roczen, right? When Roczen was leading the race and Barcia just ran it up in there. That very well might have happened. Might have been a complete accident. But all I'm saying is, Barcia is known for that kind of riding. He is known for that shit. So it's kind of hard to just be like, all right, yeah, Barcia, we'll just believe you, dog. You just missed the break. It's all good. He's the one rider that you can't just, you can't just be like, oh, okay, we'll trust that you weren't super aggressive this time, Barcia. Yeah, dog. He's like the one rider in the whole fucking thing that you can't really trust like that. But anyways, so Tomac, oh man, he's going to do something. I don't know. Tomac is just in such a devastating fucking, I don't even know what you call it. Because just so missed opportunity, you know, that's the way I would kind of describe Tomac's career. Damn, these tough blocks, man. If you just barely go outside right there, you are screwed. But that's about the way I would explain Tomac's career. Just, he should have won those last 3 Supercross titles. There's no doubt about it. 100%. Even the one that Dungey was in that last year, he should have won that shit. All of those. The one Anderson won, the one Webb won. Tomac should have won all those Supercross titles, and we'd have been sitting here, all right, Spency boy, you going to pop off on everything, big dog? Oh, we'd have been sitting here talking about Tomac potentially getting his 5th in a row Supercross title, right? Which has never been done before. That's the way it should have went down, you know? I'm talking just so close, all those years, so close. So Tomac's kind of in that position of like, I just feel like he's kind of beat down, you know? Yeah, he did 3 in a row in outdoors, but he should have had 3, 4 in a row in outdoors and 3 or 4 in a row in Supercross at the same time. That's the way it really should have went down. So I feel like it's got him in such a, like, just like a, oh, okay, finally we got that Supercross title out of the way. Now it's just whatever, you know? Now it's just like, all right, whatever. Like with most people, like with Webb, yeah, I feel like he really is trying to get 2, right? But with Tomac, I just don't see that being as meaningful for Tomac to get 2 at this point, because he basically already proved he damn near won 4 in a row. You know, he proved he can do it, and now he's finally won one, so it's like, what else does Tomac have to prove, you know? It's just kind of, you know, yeah, he's probably about the fastest guy out there. I mean, it just kind of gets to that point where it's like, what else is there to prove? It's all like a proving thing, and I feel like Webb, you know, he's trying to really prove, hey, I can do this shit again. You know, don't get lost, don't fall asleep on Webb, you know, so Webb's kind of going for that, and Webb hasn't went in there and almost won 4 in a row, you know, almost won 4 different ones and just barely lost them by a couple points. He hasn't done that, so he's still more fresh, you know, he's kind of more fresh mentally. Tomac is like the most mentally drained you possibly could be in this sport for how close he's been so many years in a row and not getting it. And he finally did get it, but that's kind of what I'm getting at. I just don't think he's in it to win it, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he wants to win. Yeah, he's out there doing his thing and everything like that, but I just don't think the raw, like, I got to get this shit done is there like it was before. With the way that Tomac lost all those Supercross titles and then finally winning it, it's just, I just don't see how it could be there anymore. You see what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It wouldn't shock me. I guess what I'm saying is it wouldn't shock me at all if Tomac retires after this year. Would not shock me in the slightest. His Kawasaki contract to be up, but It's looking to me like he's not going to be able to do it this year in Supercross. I mean, once you start getting to that where you're a whole race behind, even if Roczen has some kind of a crash where he can't finish a race, he's still ahead of Tomac in the points. Still, even with that. So, you know, Roczen could literally get like 3/10 in a row and still be ahead. Or miss an entire race and still be ahead. And then you still have Webb in there, which is above Tomac in the points right now. So you have another guy that could potentially win if Roczen doesn't win it. You know, it's got, you know, above Tomac in the points, so he could win it, right? But like I don't think the championship is totally out of the hands of Webb yet, because he's still kind of in there in the points. But it's starting to get to that point where I just don't think Tomac's going to be able to do it this year, guys. I really don't. So here's another, I do think I actually predicted Tomac's Supercross, you know, championship finish here, right? So like the 3 years that he lost, I predicted he was going to lose all those years, or he wasn't going to win, right? And then the year that he did win in 2020, I predicted, oh, okay, I think Tomac's finally going to do it. And then before this season, I was like, really don't think Tomac's going to do it this year again. I really don't think he's going to. And here he is looking like he's probably not going to. So Switzy Boy, the T-Sipper, the Predictor, back at it again. But I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if it's like that new, I guess they moved to a new Kawasaki bike. I don't know what the hell. But Tomac should not have been getting this consistently of I thought he was going to have at least another couple of wins in there already. And I think he's only got one, right? One or two, I can't remember. But the thing is like he's getting such terrible starts, he just can't. The field is too stacked. You cannot get a start like that, period. And I'm just not seeing that, like, epic Tomac ride like I used to see before 2021. I've yet to see that, like, blow my mind Tomac ride yet this year. You know what I'm saying? He's had, like, a couple of decent rides, but that, like, you know, holy shit, Tomac's on a fucking rocket. Like, this dude's going somewhere, coming back from 10th all the way up to 1st or something, you know, hitting some quad that nobody else is hitting. Like, I just haven't really seen that race where Tomac's really done that this season at all. He's just kind of in this weird limbo, kind of in the middle. If he gets a good start, he'll get a good finish, but if he don't, he's not. I mean, even that race where he, you know, Roczen went off the track in the front, Tomac got back out front, and then Roczen just schooled his ass, passed him again, like 2 corners after that. I was like, what the hell? What in the hell is that? I don't even know, bro. But either way, we'll see what Tomac can do, but I just want to make a little video on this. I don't know what the deal is, why he's getting so many, you know, 5th, 6th, and 7ths. I don't know what the deal is with that per se, but he may pull off, you know, some crazy trick and be able to get it done. I do know that Tomac's going to get some points come Daytona and Atlantona and all those outdoor Atlanta Supercross races, right? He's definitely going to do probably better in some of those, but I still just don't know if he's going to be able to make up that 29-point deficit. I just don't know if he's going to be able to make up that many points. You know what I'm saying? Even if he wins all of those Daytona, Atlanta outdoor motocrossy style Supercross hybrid races that we have this year, even if he wins every single one of those, you know, it's still going to be tough. Still going to be tough for him to do that. He's got to win every one of those. That's basically the way he should be looking at it right now. He's in a must-win. He basically got himself to a point where he's in a must-win situation now. I mean, he had better be looking at it that way, or there ain't no way he's going to have a shot at this thing at this point. No way. We're already basically halfway through, man. We're going to the other coast in 250s, and you still got Tomac literally more than a full race worth of points behind Roczen. And Roczen's been riding arguably better than he ever has before. So, certainly better than he has the past since he had his big wrecks and stuff, right? So, it's like even more so the reason why Tomac needs to be winning, because Roczen's riding so good now that he's going to have to do something, you know, something big pretty quick, or he's just not going to have a chance. So, either way, definitely let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Man, we'll see what happens, bro. Appreciate you guys watching all the videos. Later, dudes.